Let's see if there we are. Probably not the right way to do it. On this episode, child AIDS.
Is that today?
No. Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
We'll, that's enough of that theme song by Roger Pleasant. Did I hit the pause? Fuck that up. Welcome to Big Words I Know by Heart, a program of rants, raves, faves, pet peeves, personal vendettas, celebrity interviews, and anything else we can fill the half hour with. My guest today has opened for David Tell, Brian Posehn, Jim Norton, and he'll be opening for Ron Jeremy this weekend at Venue on Chippewa. He's appeared at the Boston Comedy Festival, Gilda Radner's Laugh Fest, and the Lucille Ball Comedy Festival, among many others. He was the second successful torch holder for Nietzsche's Tuesday night Rust Belt Comedy Showcase, and he also produces the wildly successful Comics Against Humanity for Helium Nightclub. I'm pleased to welcome Mr. Rick Matthews.
Yay! Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here.
No problem.
Joining us in the co-host hot seat with his own Buffalo's Funniest Person title card and a monthly hosting gig at Babeville is comic Kevin Thomas Jr.
Very cool. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
I got you. You.
Gotta go. There we are.
Yeah, it's the morning zoo in the afternoon.
Rick and Bozo in the morning.
Hello.
Who the hell's Bozo?
We'll find out.
Rick, you are a tenured comedian in the Buffalo comedy scene. How many times can I screw that up? That's you?
All of them?
All of them.
All of them.
You are smooth. You are polished.
I think, maybe, I hope so. I've been doing it long enough. If I sucked at this point, I might as well just quit.
You came into the studio ready to go.
I'm always ready to go.
Would you say that you're on all the time?
Probably to a fault, I guess. I'm just funny. Sometimes I'm not fun. Sometimes I'm just mean.
That's okay.
It's okay.
You hate everyone. We all hate everyone.
Yeah, you got to be a curmudgeon sometimes.
Kevin, would you describe yourself as intermediate?
In terms of what?
In terms of your process or stand-up progression?
Oh, no. I'm definitely beginner. I'm still in the...
I think you're past beginner.
Let's lower expectations for...
If beginner's level 1, you're like level 3.
Okay, all right, I'll take that.
Yeah, you've had a weekend.
Upper beginner.
Can you carry a mace with that? Level 3? No?
Just slip into D&D?
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing there. Let's just get into the questions.
Yeah, nerd.
Yes.
The damn glasses.
The fucking glasses. The glasses are throwing me off. That's
Listen, Mr. Weasley, it's fine.
I like it. I'll have more.
Very good.
Now it's your turn.
All right, I'll take it.
Mr. Matthews?
Yes.
Does your wife have a breaking point with what you're allowed to spin into material on stage? And how did you delicately arrive at that point?
She's real good. She knows, if we have a fight about some shit, I don't bring that to the stage, you know what I mean? I'm not going to talk about shit between us if it's, real world shit, you know what I mean? Because I think that's just common sense of a husband.
Would you like to talk about any of that here?
No.
Just checking.
No, I'm not going to talk about anything that I feel like would hurt her feelings or my kids' feelings, you know what I mean? Because my daughter saw me do comedy for the first time recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. How'd that go?
It was all right. She's 15, so
did she laugh?
Humor is stupid anyways.
No, she didn't.
No, she laughed.
Okay.
She was more flirting with Preacher Lawson the whole time, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
He's handsome.
A lot of slamming doors at 15?
Oh, my God.
Stomping up and
so
downstairs?
Much. That attitude, if you could punch anyone in the face, it should be 15-year-olds. There should be no laws against it. You should just be able to just unload on them.
That seems fair.
Yeah, just push them down the stairs.
Nothing wrong with that. So you got 15, 11, and 2, you said?
No, 15, 6, and 2.
That shows my great listening skills as a host.
It's fine. I forget all the time.
Mm-hmm. And Kevin, you've got what ages? 2? You got 2 kids?
Yeah, 6 and 3. Yeah.
I got one turning 5 next week. We went to the playground today. When we first got on the playground, he climbed up the castle and said, "Just a fucking table?"
Wow.
Yeah, that was great. It was good. Gladly there was. Yeah.
Really happened?
So we had to have the discussion, where did you hear this? And so that was good. I hope that goes back with his mom. Moving on then. When did you realize that Comics Against Humanity would work, and how did you sell the concept to Helium?
I started doing it at Nietzsche's when I was running that show in, I don't know, 2013, maybe 2012. I just did it as like, because what they ended up doing was they moved their open mics from Wednesdays to Tuesdays, and it was like direct competition with the mic that I did. Mm-hmm. So instead of just doing 2 mics, I threw in the cards idea for fun, just to see how it would work. And it ended up being really good, but then when I stopped doing Nietzsche's, the card show died when I left. And then Helium was looking for another show to do, so I just pitched it to the manager at the time, and they thought it was good, so we tried it, and it just worked.
Was that during the sport coat days or past them?
It was post sport coat. The sport coat phase was very, very short.
Fair enough.
Should bring it back, man, for these Ron Jeremy shows.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Ron Jeremy. How did you get on that card?
You know what? I saw it announced like a month ago, and I was like, that'd be a fun show to get on. I'm like, I'll try to get on that, and then I just forgot about it completely. And then I saw Brandon Trusso post that he was doing it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck that. So I sent him a message. I was like, get me on this show. And he was like, okay. And there it was. It was that easy.
I saw him when he was doing a comedy tour in 2008 at Mademoiselle's.
Really?
I don't know if you've seen his comedy act.
No. I've seen his other work.
I may have, too. I may be familiar with his work.
He's a trooper.
Mm-hmm.
He does legit stand-up, like he has jokes?
I think, in 2008, the jokes were like 1950s Lenny Bruce jokes. Okay. It's maybe he's polished his accents then. I don't know if it's a cash grab, or you probably have nothing but nice things to say, and I wouldn't put you in that position.
I don't even know what I'm getting myself into. I just want a picture with him.
That'd be cool.
That's what it boils down to.
That's what it boils down.
Mr. Rick.
Yes.
Fuck, this question goes into 2 pages.
Oh, shit.
Now that you're a super huge deal.
Super huge.
Do you slum it with the open mics to try out new material before you polish it on stage for your world tours and private parties?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, before the world tours more than anything. Like, before because sometimes I'll travel as far away as like Fredonia. That's you gotta bring a whole new level of jokes for them. There's a language barrier.
You've been in the Carolinas. You were at some waffle and pancake showcase too, I saw.
I was in Vermont. That was fun.
Vermont, Carolinas, yeah. Asheville, right?
Yes.
What? Waffle and pancakes in Vermont?
There was something I could.
It was a restaurant. It was called. It's called the Skinny Pancake, in Burlington, Vermont. There's my buddy Kendall put me on that show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's at a crepe place. It's a crepe restaurant called the Skinny Pancake.
Of course. And
it was an awesome show. Though. It was fun as hell. Yeah, for sure. Kendall Farrell put me on there. He's a comic.
Oh, morning cool. Show or evening show for the pancakes?
Evening. They had like dinner pancakes there. I had like a pulled pork crepe.
I had no idea.
I mean, either.
That's cool.
It's awesome.
How far have you gone, Kevin?
I did something in Virginia Beach once, but that's just me being down there on vacation and doing it. Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't gone too far. Went to.
I think you're getting there.
St. Catharines. That's
St. Catharines.
It's over the border.
Toronto comedy scene.
Well, not even. Yeah.
I don't know what Rick's doing right now.
Looking around.
Looking around.
What am I supposed to be doing? I'm talking to Kevin. I don't want to interrupt.
We can all contribute.
I know. He's talking about St. Catharines, though. I can't crack that nut.
Oh, word?
No, I just haven't gone up there yet.
Haven't gone up there yet?
You can get over the border, though, right?
I can. One of the few white guys that can in this town.
Good.
Everyone else has got a DWI.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Every time I see a guy on a bike in the winter, I just think DWI.
Oh, yeah, because you're probably in South Buffalo.
Could be. This question is for Kevin.
Oh, sweet. Let's hear it.
How much shit have you dished back out to J-Mal since he won the Buffalo's Funniest Person by way of retaliation?
Oh, my God. Not enough. That's a good point. I just kind of let him be what it is with him. I don't dish it out to him too much. But I should. You're right.
Last time you were here, he laid into you about it.
He still does. I don't understand how. Not sure why. Somehow his year is invalid to him, where he doesn't remember that he won it.
He's a super huge deal. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah. That dude puts me on everywhere, man. I can't say a bad thing about him.
I can. He's a dickhead.
He is shitty.
I love Jamal.
Yeah.
Jamal's great. Rick.
Yes.
How can you explain being a diehard Bills fan, to someone who's grown up watching people scream at their televisions and go from the beginning season boundless optimism to the crushing midseason acceptance that the team won't get their shit together again?
It's all about the ride. It's all about the ride. You start at the beginning of the year, you're ready to go. By the end of the year, you're upset, but not this year. This year we got to go to the playoffs. This year was fun. I've been a season ticket holder for a long time. I'm all about it every year. I'm not the guy that gets mad. I'm not the guy from like Major League who sits in the back talking shit. You know, once we get to like the losing, I am cheering. I don't care if we're 3-14. Like I don't know how that's a possible record at all, but we got to the playoffs that year somehow. No, I don't care if we won 3 games so far. I'm still going to cheer for every touchdown. I'm still going to sing the shout song.
Do you enjoy the losses, or do you
No, of course I don't enjoy the losses. Do you like getting your dick cut in your zipper? Like, nobody enjoys...
I love it. I happen to love it, sir.
I need it. No, it sucks. It's awful, but...
I just don't get it. Again and again, I don't... You love it all.
Yeah, it's hopeless optimism.
You accept
like Catholicism, but you just...
Like Catholicism. Yeah,
you're
just like Catholicism.
You're getting fucked in the ass, but eventually, you're going to go to heaven.
Food for thought.
Yeah, that I don't know. I don't watch sports too much. You like the Bills?
I don't follow any sports. It just seems like a lot of.
Tell that by looking at you.
There it is. Was it the glasses?
The shorts.
The shorts. It's the shorts.
The short sleeve button up. The whole thing.
It was warm today. I was at the playground.
No, that's no
like
excuse.
that.
Once the shorts go on, no, I did not wear this shirt at the playground.
The ankle bracelet go with that.
Yeah.
Where were you going to go with it, Kevin?
No wonder your son's in there cursing.
It was the effing table. It wasn't the effing shirt or the effing. He helped me pick out these glasses.
He's just like, I'm cooler. He's like, I'm cooler and edgier than this guy. That's what he's getting at.
Probably. Yeah, probably. Do you, either of you could answer this, do you lovingly think of your family as a ragtag team of albatrosses that hang around your neck, strangling your wallet and dreams? Rick first.
I mean, that's not exactly the way I'd put it, but basically. But it's comfortable. It's a comfortable weight. No, I think I look at my family as a good excuse to not take the next step. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, for
moving
real.
to New York is fucking scary, and I don't have to.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to.
Yeah,
so
you can't.
I don't have to make that step.
Interesting.
There's a lot of Rochester comics making that move right now.
Have fun. You want to talk about Rochester for a little while?
Sure.
I would love to.
Sure.
That fucking city of failed disasters.
So you're pulling your punches then?
Oh, fuck them, all of them. The whole fucking 585 can eat my asshole.
Do you do anything there? Do you do any shows?
I do the Carlson's great. I love it out there.
Oh, for real? Okay.
I love the room, and the guy that runs it. Every other person that talks into a microphone out there can eat my balls.
Oh my god!
This is probably a good moment to mention that Woody Battaglia is coming on in September.
Is he? Can I co-host that one?
Done.
I'm just gonna scream.
Is that a deal? We'll shake on that. You're in. You're in for that.
The most fun day
I'll
of
put
my
it on the
life.
boards.
I'm gonna get the date tattooed on my ass. This is gonna be so good.
Pulling no punches.
It's gonna be
with
the day
Rochester.
that goes in infamy.
Oh man.
What's so bad about Rochester?
Nothing. They're great.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a good show over there recently, man. It was a good place.
And once the family flies the coop, you're getting right into the ass play, you said?
Oh, immediately.
Are we allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, I can't wait till the kids all go to school at the same time.
Are we talking plugs, beads?
Oh, when you go out of town, you're on the road or whatever, you're on a business trip, whatever, and you're in the hotel all by yourself, and you're like, what weird shit can I do? It's gonna be like that, but every day.
Just a playground.
Yeah,
with
like
your
what
body.
can I put inside of me? What can I put myself inside of? Like it's gonna be so much fun. Like what weird place can I tape the fleshlight to that I can just fuck it?
What outputs haven't I used yet?
Oh my god, it's gonna be great. I can't wait.
You'll be what age by then? How old are you now?
I'm 39 currently.
So you still have a libido then?
I do a little. I mean, yeah, it's for myself mostly now, but
You enjoy that, man.
yeah, I'm all about it.
You earned that.
You know the buttons. You know how to.
I do. I'm gonna find new buttons. That's the whole thing. Is like finding out like next levels. I need to level up my masturbation game.
I don't know you well enough to know if you're really kidding or not, and that's the
Me
best
neither.
part.
That's the best part. I can't wait to find out who I am.
The sense I get with Rick is that everything's just out there. I don't think
why
there's
be shy?
a persona.
You know what I mean? Like,
just put it out on the table.
yeah. I'm not trying to hide it. I mean, I'm gonna do some weird shit. I might not like it, but I'm gonna try it.
Will you be podcasting that?
No, that's just for me.
All for you.
It's all for me. Just a new podcast, Things That Fit in Me with Rick Matthews.
Just you going, nope.
Nope. Yep.
Yep.
God.
It's audio.
Yeah.
Love, hate, and secrets.
Love, Hate, and Secrets.
Firstly, amazing title.
Thank you.
Secondly, is there any gold left to strike in podcasting? Is the frequency semi-irregular, or have you abandoned it altogether? And are we all just screaming into the void, whether it's a podcast, webisode, or a series of funny Snapchat filters?
Oh, man, I think maybe the podcast market is dead. You know what I mean? I can't tell. Mine, I don't want to say it's over yet. You know what I mean? I stopped doing it. I am recording a new one right now with Clayton Williams and Sean Murphy. We've recorded a bunch of those so far. We haven't put it out yet, but it's in it's coming. It's in the pipeline.
Is it going up on the iTunes?
It will be, yes.
What's the title?
3 Nothings Watch Everything.
Oh, cool.
Is that the final title?
Yes.
Where and what happens?
We found a website that does randomized Netflix movies, and whatever it tells us to watch, we then watch and then talk about it afterwards.
Sounds
that's
horrifying.
cool.
It's fucking terrible, but it's fun. Like, we're getting some good episodes out of it. We have watched some shit.
You getting a lot of like random like Asian subtitles?
Oh, yeah. We just watched
probably.
one. We just had one.
For real?
Yeah, it was Black Ice, Cold Heart, or some dumb shit. I don't know. It was terrible. Thin Ice, Black Heart. I don't know. Fucking bunch of Chinese assholes shooting each other.
You find anything you love that way?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Let you
Okay,
know.
so it's a bad move for Miles.
It's fun, though. It's fun.
Is anyone else at this table excited that Kimmy Schmidt is right around the corner?
No.
Just okay.
Oh, you
My
like
wife
Kimmy
is.
Schmidt?
I do. I really do.
I like it. I'm not mad at it.
I enjoy it in a way that I never enjoyed 30 Rock.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
it's fast and funny and
You didn't watch 30 Rock?
30 Rock was fast as, like, they never had a frame that wasn't hilarious.
Yeah.
was-
Jokes.
a little too ADD for me.
So do you want fast and funny, or do you want slow and steady?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I can't put my finger on why Kimmy Schmidt is funny to me.
I mean,
and 30
I've
Rock
watched.
is not.
My wife watches it religiously, and I'll like walk in the room and watch it with her. I think it's funny. I just haven't. It hasn't like pulled me in the way 30 Rock. Like from the first time I watched it, I didn't miss an episode. Like I was obsessed with 30 Rock.
Yeah. 30 Rock had more stronger characters in it. Than
I'm watching
Kimmy
Altered
Schmidt.
Carbon right now.
Is that sci-fi thing?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
What's it?
It's like super futuristic where they can take your fucking brain chip and put it into a different body, and it's like a whole new sleeve you go into, and you can just.
Okay, I might check that.
It's crazy. A lot of boobs, so it's good.
All right, cool.
Kevin, you were saying before the show that that Don Johnson's podcast pretty much marked the death knell for podcasting.
Is that what I said?
Did you want to go into
verbatim?
that?
That was the
Verbatim.
gist.
Is that word for word?
That's what I took from it.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I'm not the best at communicating, so maybe I did say that. Yeah.
Play the tape back.
Play the tape back. Roll it back.
I was also on that podcast, me and Lockwood. We should do it again.
We love
should.
Don. Nothing. Okay. Rick,
Yeah.
have you talked on your podcast about rage at the grocery store? Have you experienced the all-consuming rage that comes from the traffic jam that occurs in the soup aisle midwinter at the grocery store?
Everything about the grocery store pisses me off. Everything.
Which grocery store do you go to the most?
It bounces. My neighborhood has a Tops and a Wegmans right across the street from each other, so it varies. Wegmans is always better because Wegmans is just a better quality of people.
But it's like packed though all the time, right?
I don't know. I feel like it's not as packed as Tops because
Really?
Tops, they don't hire enough cashiers.
No, yeah, you're
And
right.
everyone that works there is just a complete idiot, and they're not.
That's what the self-checkout's for.
I don't
you don't even
fucking
have to
work
deal
there.
with people
No.
at all.
You want me to bag groceries? Pay me minimum wage. Like, I'm not gonna bag my own groceries. Fuck you.
You hate that.
No, you will bag my groceries like a fucking cashier's supposed to.
But you don't want to talk to them.
No, don't talk to me. Tell me hello and how are you. No, I'll talk to cashiers as long as they're not gonna ramble off about their dumb shit. Like,
It's about me right now.
this is about a casual, unending conversation. This is just like, how are you? Did you find everything? I did. How's your day going? Good.
Yeah, anything past that, it's like, all right,
what
I'm
are
a
you
little
gonna talk
nervous.
about? Don't complain to me about your day. I don't give a fuck if your bunions hurt.
So Rick Matthews, you want the focus to be on you all the time.
No,
Is that what
God,
you're saying?
no, absolutely not. I want to not. Let's just not talk. You know,
Just not talk
now.
at all.
Now is okay because
Now's all right. We scheduled this.
Yeah,
This
but
was planned for.
if you're like I'm not a dickhead, you know what I mean? But don't talk to me like. How do I word this without sounding like a complete fucking maniac?
Everyone at this table hates people, so I think we can. That's a relatable thing that all of us agree on.
Like, small talk is cool, like, but like that person, they don't give a fuck about you. Like, they're having the same, how are you? How's your day going with everybody? They don't fuck. What am I gonna say? You know what? It kind of actually sucks today. You know what I mean? Like, everything.
You're gonna get into
sad
it
for
with
no
them.
reason, and I've been anxious since noon. And I can't figure out why. What the fuck are we gonna talk about? You know what I mean? Like
That
so,
I would lay that on him.
Just
Yeah.
fucking.
Try and go deep with it.
You asked Marge, how are you doing? You're 54 years old and you're cashing me out at Tops. How'd your decisions go so far? You're wondering about how I am. How are you? You fucked up.
Like, I'll have you know I'm out of retirement for this.
Way to go. Should have fucking planned better. You should have put more in your 401k.
Man. Humanitarian of the year.
Yeah, this guy.
Are you?
I don't feel that way about everybody. Just those who want to engage me in stupid conversation.
Just people at the grocery store.
Just people at the grocery store.
Can I make useless small talk with you after the show
Yes.
for a limited time?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
He'll hate it the whole time, but you can do
He'll
it.
hate
No,
it.
I won't hate it. I'll love it.
Jesse, I think, might hate me now. I don't know. I could dwell. But Jesse hates everyone. He hates himself probably more than everyone else.
He doesn't hate himself more than I hate him.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. I love Jesse.
yeah, and he thinks I hate him. There's some rivalry going on between me and him. So.
Is it a Cold War?
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. I would say. Yeah.
What started the rivalry?
Him just saying I hate him, and me just saying, all right, I guess I do.
And it turned into a thing.
Yeah, yeah, Jesse's cool, man.
Rick,
Yeah.
are you a better comic for teaching your various workshops, symposiums, and clinics, or is it a deliberate cash grab?
I'm not. It could be. No.
I'm leaving it.
I'm honestly not doing it. The money's not that great about it. Here's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I'm not leaving Buffalo. You know what I mean? I'm always going to be a Buffalo comic, regardless of where I end up. It's only going to be better for me if the scene gets better. You know what I mean? And for a while, it just seemed like nobody was doing anything to better themselves as a comic. They were just going to open mics, sucking each other's dicks, telling each other their sets were fucking great, and everyone just sucked.
Is sucking each other's dicks a technical term in
Yeah,
stand-up?
it's essentially a technical term for, oh, good set, man, regardless of whether or not you got to laugh at all. You know what I mean? There was no... And Helium was going to teach the classes no matter what. You know what I mean? So when they asked me to do it, I didn't necessarily want to do it. You know what I mean? But I'd rather do it than have somebody else do it that's not going to be in it for... They're just going to be in it for the cash grab, I think, where I'm really not doing it for the money. Like,
So essentially, you're making the scene better.
I'm trying.
You're trying.
I'm in it. Yeah, I'm in it. I might as well make it better. And like, it really, there shouldn't even be a comedy scene. Like, in general, like scenes, everyone gets obsessed with being in the scene, like having friends and having like a hangout. It should be about being a better comic. And if you want people to hang out with, join a fucking social club. Like,
Oh, like none of us should socialize or be friends?
no, I mean, if you do socialize, fine, but that shouldn't be why you're in comedy.
Oh, I got
you. Know what
you.
I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
People
see.
just
It
like
should
want to
be
be
the
part
driving
of the
force.
Yeah.
People just want to be part of the scene. You know what I mean? Let's all go to the open mic and fucking stand in the back of the room and laugh together. Or you could write material and try and get better as a comic. You know, like, and let the scene, let your friends become your friends over time. Like, I don't know.
That's
I feel you.
that's some
Makes
tough
some
love.
sense.
It is. I mean,
That's
what else
some
am I gonna do? Like pander to the fucking masses?
So you're ripping people apart at these workshops. It's
I'm not ripping them
constructive
apart. I'm being
criticism.
honest. Yeah, I'm just being honest with them. I'm like, you should work on that better. You should edit that more. You should not. You know.
Have you built up a thick skin?
I hope so. I talk a lot of shit if I don't.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Do the Helium brothers pay you in gold bullion or sacks of doubloons at the end of every week?
I'm a helium brother. I like
You are a Helium. You're one of the Helium.
He's a bro, yeah.
I'm a helium bro. Yeah, that was a thing that started a long time ago. That was a lot of fun.
Does anyone still say that?
I don't think so.
No.
No one says that. Helium bros.
Nobody says that. Between you and Brian Hussein, who has the more holistic diet? And please to explain your passion for cold cuts.
I love cold cuts. I will fuck up ham right now.
What kind of ham? We talking Crocus?
Fuck Crocus ham. Ham should never be square. That's disgusting. What
It folds better on a sandwich.
the fuck? How hard
Those
is it
are
to fold a
fighting words.
circle? Ham off the
You get
bone.
more mass.
Salem Smokehouse ham off the bone. You're not going to get any better than that.
With all those nasty pieces of gristle and bits of bone on there?
That's real. What
It's
do you
real.
think? What do you think the white parts of fucking Crocus ham are? Just because they got fucking
It's
melted
marbling.
down?
It's marbling. If it's a white line, it's marbling. We may have to agree to disagree there.
Don't get me wrong. If somebody hands me a sandwich and it's Cracker's ham, I'm not
You're gonna eat it?
slap it out of their hands. But you know what I mean? Like, show some class.
So, Kevin, your team Crackus.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, yeah, I'll take that.
And your ham off the bone.
Yeah, ham off the bone. It's the way to go.
So come Easter time then, do you do the spiral or do you just hack away at it?
No, either one. Spiral's okay. Spiral's okay. It's just pre-cut.
This is interesting.
Have you ever seen anyone cook a Crockett's ham? Like,
No.
if I went to my grandmother's house and she pulled a big hunk of fucking Spam out of the oven, I'd punch her in the tit.
When you put it that
God
way.
rest her soul.
Yeah. R.I.P. Grandma.
R.I.P. either grandma.
And most shockingly, you are not Italian.
I'm not Italian. That's why I can say that without guilt. I don't have that Catholic guilt of punching a loved one in the breast.
I don't know how I got that spaghetti thing stuck in my head.
I just look like I'm Italian, I guess. I just found out my nationality is an Italian. Was none of them.
None of them. Irish.
Scandinavian, Cuban, a little African.
Yeah, as much as any of us, right?
3%. I mean, you probably more so than me.
You think? No?
Yeah. I did one of those tests too. I got, 73% African?
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Indian, Irish, Dutch.
Is that you?
Yeah, we're all the melting pot here.
Did you really do one of those DNA tests? Or you just making it up?
not at all. Not at all.
So it's
I'm
probably not
just,
even that. You're just making it up.
Yeah,
A lot
I
of
have
people are
no
getting
idea.
surprised by that.
Possible.
A lot of people are getting surprised. They're like, I thought I was German this whole time. I was fucking African.
Do you just send, what do you, send saliva out? How does that work?
You do. You got to spit in a cup.
Yeah, you got to do a bunch of spit.
Yeah, there's a lot of spit.
It's a little gross.
I'm not comfortable with that.
I
No?
wasn't either.
No.
But, you get over it.
That's weird. I just hated not being able to drink anything until you filled the cup up. Like, you got to, like, dry mouth spit. Because it can't be like...
Yeah. You can't eat nothing.
The problem was, like, I felt like, one of those assholes that just have a dip of skull in their mouth the whole fucking time. That's what I felt like.
Like a
spitting in
lipper?
this cup. Yeah. Like just a fucking garbage person watching NASCAR.
And then half of me is just like, there's no way there's any DNA in this. Like, I'm an idiot. It's like in your saliva. You just figure it out.
Man, it was crazy for me though. I ended up getting matched with my birth family and shit like that. Like it was a whole Dr. Phil episode.
Massive reunion.
Yeah.
And they did it. They did whatever it was. And
They matched me with like a woman who was like my birth mother's sister, and I never met any of these people before.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to have any more Christmas cards to not send out to people.
No, it was fun though. I mean, because I was adopted. You know what I mean? I mean, I still am. I didn't unadopt myself. But so I never knew anybody, on the other side, like on my birth parents, and then to like have a lunch with my like birth mother was crazy.
Maybe deep down you need someone to love you.
I always had someone to love me. My parents are great.
Well, if you need any additional love, we're here.
I got you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You need me.
How do you feel about having the hashtag mature comedians attached to your name?
I hate it. Mature comedians.
Blog Talk Radio, I saw that.
What?
I don't know why that was. It seemed. I don't know why that was there. below your
Mature
name.
comedians?
Hashtag mature comedians.
I've
I didn't even know
never
what that
been called
meant.
mature
Did
in
they
my
listen
life.
to
Yeah. I talk about my dick more than most people talk about my dick.
Maybe that's what they meant
Oh,
by
I
mature.
mean, yeah. It's
like
adult
mature
content. Yeah, exactly. Same concept.
Yeah.
I have to know this too. This has been eating away at me.
All right.
Did you actually break a Papa San chair in real life, or did you land on the phrase Papa San chair because it was more relatable to your target demographic?
No, I broke a Papa San chair.
That really happened.
Here's what happened. Here's the true story.
True.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I
Exclusive.
broke it, but I did like the Tommy Boy where like I was sitting in it and it broke underneath me, and then I just kind of like put it back together and just left it there.
For the next
And then,
person?
yeah.
Real nice.
Yeah. and then my well, she's my wife now, but she was then my girlfriend, and her friend were both sitting on it together, and like it broke, and I was like, you guys fucking broke that thing. I'm like, damn, you guys should lose some weight.
And you come from Eden.
Yeah, originally born and raised.
Have you headlined any of the corn festivals?
I have not. It's my dream. That's my
That's
dream.
next.
Get back out to the corn festival, show everybody, hometown boy makes good.
You could get the corn involved in the ass plate too. I didn't
That's
even think-
we'll find out. We'll see. That's
that you could work your way up to it.
Yeah, it's maybe when they get into elementary school and beyond. See where we go. I'll start with I'll scoop in cream corn initially, and then
We have 40 seconds. Plugs. We'll go straight from there. You're going to be at venue this weekend.
venue this weekend with Ron Jeremy.
Kevin?
Got Babeville May 18th. Come on out to it.
Tickets $8. Tickets for Tickets for Ron Jeremy. How much?
$20, sir.
$20.
$35 for VIP.
$35 for VIP.
Meet and greet, baby.
Oh, word.
Gentlemen, thank you so much.
All right.
See you in a month. I could have had a page less than questions.